Welcome back to Gear Shift Hub, where we bring you deep dives into the machines that matter. And today a broken bar, this one special. This isn't just a review, it's a ride through time, modernized for today's roads. Say hello to the 2025 Yamaha RX100A, a legendary name reimagined for a new generation. Now, if you're even remotely into motorcycles and live in South Asia, chances are the RX100 name rings loud in your ears, quite literally. The original RX100 from the 80s and 90s was a beast in a small package, a lightweight, aggressive, loud, and a true enthusiast's machine. It was raw, minimal, and unforgettable. So when Yamaha officially confirmed they were bringing it back for 2025, the motorcycle world took notice. But the question on everyone's mind was, would it live up to the legacy? We've spent a few days with the all-new RX100, put it through city streets, open highways, twisty corners, and everything in between, and we've got the full story for you. Let's start with what's at the heart of it, the engine. The 2025 RX100 is powered by 124.9cc liquid-cooled, single-cylinder, 4-valve engine. It's based on Yamaha's new-gen power plant developed for high refinement and performance in the 125cc segment. Now, purists may say yes, it's not a two-stroke, but here's the thing. Yamaha has done something clever. The new engine has been tuned to replicate that snappy throttle response and brisk acceleration that the RX was known for. It puts out around 14.5 PS of power at 10,000 RPM and 12.2 Nm of torque at 8,000 RPM, making it one of the most performance-focused 125cc bikes in the market. It's paired with a 6-speed gearbox, 6 gears, allowing it to cruise comfortably at highway speeds while still delivering punchy acceleration in lower gears. Yamaha's variable valve actuation tech kicks in at higher RPMs, giving you a noticeable boost when you open up the throttle. It's smooth, fast revving, and incredibly fun to ride. And the exhaust note, not obnoxious like the old RX, but it has a distinct throaty growl that hints at its sporty character, especially when you rev it hard. On the performance front, 0-60 km/h comes in just around 5.5 seconds, which is very respectable for its class. The bike weighs around 119 kilograms, making it extremely nimble and quick on its feet. That lightweight design combined with the torquey engine makes this bike perfect for city sprints and weekend corner carving. Now let's talk about handling, because this bike doesn't just go fast in a straight line. The RX100 rides on a diamond-type frame, designed to be rigid yet agile. The front gets telescopic forks, while the rear is supported by Yamaha's monoshock setup. The suspension tuning is on the firmer side, clearly geared towards handling over comfort, but it's not punishing. On twisty roads, the RX100 is sharp and responsive. It loves to lean, and the chassis gives you excellent feedback, letting you push with confidence. Braking duties are handled by a 270mm front disc and a 220mm rear disc, with dual-channel ABS standard. Brake feel is progressive and confidence-inspiring, even under hard braking. The bike comes with 17-inch alloy wheels, wrapped in sticky Yamaha Nylon Grip Zapper 2 Blues tires, which perform well both in dry and wet conditions. But what really turns heads is the way this bike looks. Yamaha has nailed the retro-modern styling with the 2025 RX100. From afar, you know exactly what it is, the silhouette, the fuel tank shape, the minimalist rear end, it all pays homage to the original. But get closer, and the modern elements come alive. The headlamp is a full LED round unit, surrounded by a subtle DRL ring. The indicators are also LED, designed to look like bullet-style halogens. The instrument cluster is a hybrid analog-digital setup, with the retro-style speedometer needle on one side, and a digital display showing fuel, gear position, trip meters, and even Bluetooth connectivity options. The fuel tank is sculpted and muscular, holding 11 liters of fuel, which is decent for a commuter sport. The side panels are minimal, and the rear section features a monoshock with a high-mounted tail light, again in LED unit tucked under a short rear cowl. The bike comes in 4 striking colors: a midnight black, racing blue, cherry red, and a special edition classic chrome. which pays direct tribute to the AUG RX-100 from the 80s. That edition also comes with pinstripes on the tank, a brown leather seat, and spoke wheels. Yes, you can choose between alloys or retro-style spokes. The seat height is a very accessible 790 mm, making it friendly for shorter riders, and the ground clearance stands at 170 mm, more than enough to tackle urban speed breakers and bad roads. One more thing that stands out is the build quality. Yamaha has clearly put effort into making this bike feel premium. Switchgear is tactile, the panels are tight, and the paint finish, especially on the tank, is superb. There's also a new matte black exhaust with a brushed metal heat shield that looks sharp and feels durable. As for features, Yamaha has kept it minimal but modern. You get Bluetooth connectivity via the Yamaha Y-Connect app, allowing you to check ride stats, incoming call alerts, and even locate your parked bike. There's also a side stand engine cutoff and a gear position indicator, simple but practical additions. And now, the big question: the price. The 2025 Yamaha RX-100 starts at a superscript 1.35 lakh X showroom for the standard variant with alloy wheels and dual-channel ABS. The classic chrome special edition comes in at a superscript 1.45 lakh. And honestly, for what it offers, both in performance and heritage, that's a competitive price point. To put it in perspective, this sits just slightly above bikes like the TVS Raider and Hero's Dream 125R, but well below the 150cc class in terms of pricing, while still delivering thrills that punch above its class. Yamaha is clearly targeting young riders who want something unique, and older enthusiasts who grew up with the original RX and now want a modern version they can actually live with day to day. So, what's the verdict? The 2025 RX-100 is not just a tribute, it's a legitimate comeback. Yamaha hasn't just used the RX name for marketing. They've built a bike that lives up to its roots in terms of spirit, but also caters to today's needs: a better fuel economy, lower emissions, tech features, and improved safety. It's quick, light, stylish, and practical. It's a city rocket with enough character to stand out at every traffic signal. For new riders, it's a solid first bike that doesn't feel basic. For veteran riders, it's a sweet dose of nostalgia wrapped in modern engineering. Sure, it doesn't have the raw crackle of a two-stroke engine, but let's face it, times have changed, and Yamaha has changed the RX in all the right ways. It's not trying to be the past, it's rewriting it. That wraps up our deep dive into the all-new 2025 Yamaha RX-100. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Gear Shift Hub, and drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if you owned or rode the original RX-100. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and as always, keep shifting gears.